Okay guys, welcome back to yet another TBR jar prompts pick my January TBR. I have so many monthly videos that every time I start filming it, I'm like, how has it already been yet another month? I don't understand. Today we are once again picking out some prompts from my jar to associate with a book that I'm gonna read in January. Let's just pick out our first prompt out of the jar. A book from an author you love. Alrighty. For this prompt, I'm between two books, one of which is written by Chloe Gong, which is Foul Heart Huntsman. This is the second book to Foul Lady Fortune. Or Dear Aaron by Mariana Zapata, which Mariana Zapata is another author I absolutely love. I think for this prompt, I'm gonna go with Foul Heart Huntsman, just because I think that's what I'm in the mood for. And hopefully another prompt will work for Dear Aaron, to be honest. Prompt number 2. A book with multiple POVs. I'm pretty sure Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross has multiple POVs. I'm almost positive Divine Rivals did, so I'm gonna assume that this one does as well. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is actually a new release. Rebecca Ross just came out with this on December 26th, I believe. So I've been really wanting to get to this soon, and I am so excited because Divine Rivals was one of my favorite reads in 2023. So I'm hoping that this one holds up. Let's see what's next. A book set in a different country. Well, considering I live in Canada and most books are set in the States, I feel like I have a lot of options. Where's Dear Aaron set? My card just filled up, so I had to switch it out. But like I was saying, City of Bones is also set in the States. It's set in New York. So I feel like either one of these is an option. And I think I'm going to go with Dear Aaron just because there's already 2 fantasy books on my TBR. And I feel like mixing it up might be a good idea. All right, book number 4. A book with a one-word title. Hopefully my furnace is not too loud, but you guys can probably hear that. Okay, we only have 2 books on the TBR right now that have one-word titles, and that is Powerless and Ricochet. I'm gonna go with Ricochet. Just because I did start this book already this month, I haven't gotten super far into it, but I feel like it's just such a short read that it would be nice just to get done and put onto my bookshelves. Alrighty, next up. A book with a person on the cover. I think there's a few options. I'm gonna go with City of Bones, just because I do want to get started on this series in the new year. So we're gonna put City of Bones, which is the first book of the Immortal Instruments, onto the TBR because there is in fact a man shirtless on the cover. So currently we have 5 books on the TBR, and I think this month I'm gonna pick 8 just because. Okay, a book that is or will be a TV/movie soon. I know A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is gonna be a TV show soon. They're currently filming it, so this is an option. We could do As Good as Dead, which is the last book in the series, which it would be pretty nice actually to wrap up this series. So I'm thinking maybe this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one because then I can wrap up this series and it'd be kind of nice just to get it done. Next up, a book with cartoon characters on the cover. Okay, for this one I think I'm gonna do Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is her recent YA debut novel. She's never written a YA novel before, so I'm really excited to start this. My mom said she actually really enjoyed it, so I'm interested to see what I will think. And of course, we have our cartoon couple on the cover. So yeah, I think we're gonna add this to the TBR. It's also really nice and short. It's only like 330-ish pages, so I feel like that will be perfect to split up some of these fantasy books. Okay guys, this is our last book prompt for January. Let's see. A book from your favorite genre. I think I know what I'm gonna pick for this, and it's on my other bookshelf, so 1 second. I think for this prompt, I'm gonna pick The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. This is a fantasy novel, and I've been really wanting to get to it. I finished Once Upon a Broken Heart like 2 months ago maybe, so I have been meaning to read this, and I just have not picked it up lately. So I think this is gonna be the last book pick for the TBR for January. So let's go over all the books I picked out and put them on my cart. I'm actually really excited about this stack, and I'm hoping I can get at least a few of them done, but I am of course going back to school this month, so we will see how much I read. First up, we have Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong, Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, Dear Aaron by Mariana Zapata, Ricochet by Krista and Becca Ritchie, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. And just like that, those are all our reads for January. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye!